This is the oldest rum cocktail created by Trader Vic. Aloha folks, welcome back to Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. I have a cocktail for you tonight. Tonight we're gonna make the Tonga Punch. The Tonga Punch is, as stated in the 1972 Bartender's Guide, the first rum drink that we ever made, and it's still good. So, let's make the drink. For this cocktail, we will be using lime, lemon, orange juice, grenadine, Orgeat syrup from BG Reynolds, and a light Puerto Rican rum. We're gonna be using Hamilton White Stash. All right, let's jump into this thing. We're gonna start by cutting this lemon in half. We're gonna be making everything in this tin because we're gonna end up blending it once we're all mixed together. So 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. Trader Vic is calling for juice of 1/2 of a lime, which we have come to find out that juice of 1 lime means ounce of lime juice. So he's really just saying, give me 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Cut this guy in half. So here's 1/2 ounce here. It's kind of one of those weird dry limes. I don't know if you've experienced those before, but. Okay, so here is 1/2 of an ounce of lime juice. And then orange juice. This recipe calls for a lot of orange juice, 1.5 ounces of orange juice. And look at the size of this orange. Like, what? This knife is certainly not big enough for the amount of orange that exists on this orange. So 1.5 ounces of orange juice. And of course we want to make sure that we do all the fruit juices first, because if we mess up the fruit juices, we're just throwing out fruit juice. We're not throwing out rum or fancy mixers or any of that kind of stuff. The recipe calls for 1 dash of grenadine, and in Trader Vic speak, that means 1/4 ounce of grenadine. So this is some incredible grenadine by our friends at Small Hands. Now, if you taste this grenadine and you taste the grenadine at your normal grocery stores, there's a gigantic difference. This tastes like grenadine, like pomegranate syrup, and the stuff that you normally get at grocery stores tastes like sugar syrup kind of stuff. Use the good stuff. The next ingredient is 1/2 ounce of orange curacao, and this is from our friends at BG Reynolds. There's 1/2 there, and 1/2 ounce there. The last ingredient is rum, and Trader Vic calls for 2 ounces of light Puerto Rican rum. You can use Bacardi 8, or you can use Hamilton White Stash. And this is a great light Puerto Rican tasting rum. It smells delicious, and it is courtesy of Ed Hamilton. So there's the drink. That's the whole deal. And this is the first rum drink that Trader Vic ever offered on his menu. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some ice. And kind of atypical of a Trader Vic's cocktail, we are going to mix this one with a Hamilton Beach mixer that would have been around in the 1940s. You just want to flash blend it. You just want to mix it quick enough so that you mix the ingredients, cool it down, and then Victor Bergeron says to pour it into a 14-ounce optic chimney glass. This is a chimney glass. The optic chimney glass was one specific to the Trader Vic's franchise, but this works just fine. Look how close we are to filling it up right there. We're gonna top it off with a little more. Get out of here, beat it. Little more ice. Trader Vic says to garnish it with some mint. Of course, you wanna give it a little bit of a whack to wake up the scents. So we're gonna dump this into here. It's kind of drippy mint, but you get the idea. Okay, there we go, that looks a little bit better. It says to garnish it with mint and a stirring stick. So this is the closest thing that I have to that. Of course, our buddy the Menehune will go here, and we're gonna use a super fancy brass straw to dress this thing up. And ladies and gentlemen, the first rum drink that Trader Vic ever offered on their menu, the Tonga Punch. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. That's such a balanced drink. Like you can taste that there's a lot of orange juice in it, but the lemon juice kind of like pushes back with the extra citrus. The lime flavors it up a little bit. And then there's barely a hint of rum in it. But it's really good. My God, that's really good. I'm kind of surprised that you don't hear about the Tonga Punch more often, especially in the legacy of Trader Vic and the whole deal. This is a good drink. You should make this one at home. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me once again on Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. We will have merch very soon, so stay tuned for t-shirts, glassware, some pins, I don't know, maybe some other stuff. Dude, who knows? Anyway, thank you again, and aloha. We're trying to keep them short because we're trying to get to like 16 minutes because that's what YouTube says it should be, but I mean, it didn't feel right, did it? It felt too short. Especially not on Trader Vic's first rum cocktail ever. Nobody ever talks about that. Is it Tonga Punch? Is it called the Tonga Punch?
You didn't even show the little person behind the bar the whole show.
What little person? Look, that was kind of short, I know. But if there's a drink that you want to see on the show, put it in the comments below. Tell me what to make. Tell me. I'm here for you, mostly. Look, I don't want to make a short video especially for Trader Vic's oldest drink ever, oldest rum drink ever, the Tonga Punch. Why haven't more people talked about the Tonga Punch in the history of tiki? I have no answer. Also, why does this mint get so limp so quick? What am I making? Tonga Punch. This is the oldest cocktail. No. Look how fucking big this orange is. Look how fucking big this orange is. Orange juice.
Me to talk?
Nope.
Talk.
I don't want you to say a damn thing. All right, let's jump into this thing. We're gonna start by cutting this lime. It's a lemon. Thank you. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some, where the hell's my scooper? What the hell year is this from? All right, well see, like now I would just sit here and talk, but now if I'm trying to keep them short, what am I supposed to do, man? OnlyFans? All right, that's enough.
You want me to help?
No. Oh yeah, come here for a second. Look at this, Macbeth. When's your episode gonna air?
This is the worst episode you've ever made.
All right.
I guess subscribe.
That's funny.